we're in the car. Kevin's gonna get his, oh, do you want to use cash? I have cash if you want to use it. Or would you rather just pay with a card? Okay. People have asked Kevin if he would review the apple fritter from McDonald's, and they're actually backed up. Should we not do this?
They're always backed up. They go pretty quickly. Okay.
We're gonna do it. So, I didn't even know McDonald's had an apple fritter. I knew that they had an apple pie, but not an apple fritter. So, we're... last time when Kevin actually did a lunchtime review here, he had the McRib and he had that holiday pie, which he wasn't crazy about either one. But he actually ordered online, and then he came and picked it up, and it was really quick. It didn't take him long at all. So this time, this was like a spur of the moment thing. We came out and he got his hair cut. So he looks gorgeous.
Looks better.
Feels gorgeous.
Better. It's colder.
But I said, we're right across from McDonald's, and I said, people have been wanting you to try that apple fritter. And
I've got another thing too, a muffin or roll.
No, grab a sweet bakery treat. It looks like a cinnamon roll.
Cinnamon roll, an apple fritter, and a muffin.
Oh, well, you can get whatever you want.
They're right here.
What's that? Oh, okay. Let's see. Yeah, because I can't tell what they say.
Tell me what you want to get. Okay.
Well, I can't tell what it says.
I can't read that. Too small for me.
And this is why you look on.
To my old eyes.
This is why, and we're gonna get to pull up right now. Oh no, we're not.
Well, I got hair on my face.
This is why you look when you're at home, so that you can see. Okay, we're gonna get to pull up so we can see what it says. It says cinnamon roll, blueberry muffin, and apple fritter.
I don't mind getting the roll and the apple fritter. I don't want the muffin.
Are they all three new?
That's what it says. Well, yeah,
they're
it says
all three new.
Well, I can get all three.
I think you should get all three.
One of each.
Yeah, get one of each.
Okay.
Because they're all three new. And then it has an ad for pep up your season as
cinnamon roll,
a peppermint mocha, and an iced peppermint mocha. So we're not going to get a drink, but we'll just hopefully this stuff isn't dry, because we don't have a drink with us. Like I said, we're doing this like literally on the fly. So, and my battery is blinking, so I'm gonna probably turn you off and turn you back on. So if you've never watched one of Kevin's lunchtime reviews when he goes out to eat, like fast food, this is what it's like. He doesn't record. Usually I'm the one that makes the videos, and usually I cut it out the time, the waiting period, because he's literally just waiting in line, and so
I don't say much.
Yeah, and he doesn't talk a lot. So, yeah, so I'll just, like, cut that chunk out. But you do, if you've never watched one, you do get to see him order usually. Now, the McDonald's one you don't, because he had pre-ordered that.
I've done it through the app.
Yeah, and you didn't do that with Taco Bell, did you?
I went through drive-thru.
Yeah, that's right, drive-thru. And then he said cookout, and you went through drive-thru there. So would you say that if you could order through the app, you would prefer to do that, or do you like going just the drive-thru?
I don't mind going through drive-thru. You wait a little bit longer, but we sat in the car and waited for the pickup too, so it wasn't like it was
the McDonald's. Yeah, but it was quicker. I still think it was quicker than waiting in this line.
Could be.
Is that the order thing?
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't look anything like it used to.
Yeah, I want one of your blueberry muffins, one of your cinnamon rolls, and one of your apple fritters.
Okay, anything else for you today?
No, that's it.
Alright, 707 first one to place before. Have a good day.
It doesn't look anything like it used to.
Oh no.
Used to, you would order, you would have your menu, and it was part of that menu.
Yeah, the big screens is nice, but when you pull up, it doesn't show you the menu right away. You're sitting there looking at the last person's order.
Yeah.
Because his order was still up there when I pulled up.
Yeah, our total is 707. Blueberry Muffin was $1.99, cinnamon roll was $2.49, and the apple fritter is $2.19. So total is $7.07. That just goes to show you how long it's been since I've been through a McDonald's drive-thru.
This is how this one's been.
That I'm like stuck in the 80s, I think, really, because it looks.
You still had the paper menu where
it looks nothing like it looked before. But I don't eat McDonald's a lot.
Yeah, I don't either.
When I was growing up, when I was a kid, I was a funny kid. I was a funny eater. I would not eat a hamburger on a bun. So when we would go to McDonald's, I would never order a hamburger like most kids would order a hamburger Happy Meal. I was that kid that was expensive because I only would eat the filet of fish. No.
Oh, you got the filet.
I don't remember them.
They probably didn't have chicken nuggets when we were little.
I'm getting hot. I don't even remember them having chicken nuggets.
I don't think they did. That was probably more of an 80s, but when we were old.
I always got the filet of fish. So, a filet of fish and french fries. But then I didn't eat a hamburger on a bun until I was probably 13 years old. When my parents would make hamburgers at home, they would make them and put them just the plain hamburger patty on a plate for me, and I would eat it with Worcestershire sauce. And I still like it that way. I still really like the combination of hamburger and Worcestershire sauce. Or ground beef, however you want to say it. We just always call it hamburger meat. Even if we're not making hamburgers, we call it hamburger meat. But I know that I spent the night with friends sometimes, and their parents would think they were going to go to McDonald's and get me some cheap Happy Meal. And it wasn't that way with Tammy, because Tammy had to have the filet of fish, so it was not cheap.
They could have just kept driving with their hand out. Thank you very much.
Thank you. How do you know to go to pick up one or pick up two? Huh?
Have a good day.
Thank you very much.
So I guess you don't go to pick up. I guess that other window's if
Or they'll tell you if they're really backed up, or maybe they'll tell you to go to two. I don't know.
So now we just have to find a place to park. We'll show you what all three of these look like. You can park right. Oh,
I don't want to park in this part. It's hard to get out. Okay, so here's the blueberry muffin. And here's the cinnamon roll. I'm going to get a fork and scrape some of that frosting off because it looks like it just stuck to the top. And then here is the apple fritter, which looks really good. This one actually says caution hot, so they must heat that one up a bit. So there they are. They look really good. We're going to try them out.
It's more difficult when you're filming in the car to kind of set it up. Kevin has scraped.
I got frosting on the apple.
Oh no. Kevin has scraped the stuff off the top of the box of the cinnamon roll, and we're going to try it first because it does say it's hot. So, and they gave us one set of utensils in plastic, but fortunately for us, Kevin eats out, does his reviews, so he had an extra fork in the glove compartment. I'm sure we could have asked for one, but I didn't even think about needing something like that. Are you just gonna hand me the box?
It's good. It's got a good flavor to it. It's sweet. It's hot, but it's warm. It's not like really,
it's warm.
Really hot. But it's nice. If you want a little bit of something warm, it's really nice.
Yeah.
The cinnamon's not as strong. Let me have one more one. The cinnamon's not as strong as I was kind of hoping for, but
I like it. It's very nice. If you don't live near a Cinnabon, which we don't, then I think that is a good...
it's not quite as good as the Cinnabon.
Right. I think Cinnabon, if you do have a Cinnabon, you're going to keep wanting to go to a Cinnabon unless it's really a big difference in price. I like the Cinnabon because it does have a stronger cinnamon flavor.
It does.
But I think that it's very good. And I do like it that they heat it up.
We're going to try now.
Let's try the apple fritter since that's what people wanted you to try.
Let me have the knife and just cut as a piece.
I was just gonna pick it up with my hand.
I'm curious what it looks like inside.
So apple fritter, it's just gonna be apples, pieces of apple, and it's gonna be fried.
I guess so.
That's what I'm thinking, an apple fritter.
I don't know if it looks fried or not. It kind of looks like, go ahead. That's what it looks like inside. It's got like a marbling in there.
I love the pieces of the apple.
Roll and apple.
And the texture, it's a little bit chewy.
That's good, and you can tell it is a fried, it has a fried flavor to it.
I love
really
the
good.
chewiness to it. You really taste the apple. It's very sweet, but it's not too sweet, you know?
No, I like the texture of it too, because it does have a little bit of a chew to it, so it has some texture.
Yeah, there's like, it's like you're able to chew through those layers of dough, but it's not pasty or anything like that.
No, it's really good.
It is, that's delicious. And
I actually like it better than the cinnamon roll.
And you really can taste, I'm impressed that you can taste that apple. The apple is so strong.
Yeah, the apple's good.
It's like the apple, it tastes like the apple part of it tastes like the filling in an apple pie.
Yeah.
But you're getting those pieces, those little chunks of apple in the fritter.
Hey, this is the muffin. Here, hold back. You might want to lean over that. There's the muffin. It's pretty good size, and it's in this paper, which is easier to take off than one of those things. But it looks like it's in sections. It's like they put it in like 4 little.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. So is it like a pull apart thing? He can try to pull it apart.
Somewhat.
Somewhat.
You can get the whatever piece you want.
Ooh. It's huge. This is like one of those
Tons of blueberries,
big
though.
Otis Spunkmeyer.
Yeah, it's heavy. No, those Otis Spunkmeyer are the size of a baby head. That was the one I debated about not getting because it's just a muffin. It's a really good muffin, though.
You know what sets that apart?
What?
Is the sugar crystals on top.
Yeah, it's got like a coating on the top.
It has a coating, a very crisp coating of sugar on the top.
Yep. If you like blueberries at all,
that is awesome.
That's a really good muffin. It's not dry at all, which that's what I was afraid of, honestly.
It's very, very moist.
I was afraid it was going to be a dry muffin because some muffins are just dry as the Sahara. That is not. It's a really good. It's got a lot of good moisture in the cake.
This is my favorite.
And that one's probably my favorite too because it has the most flavor.
Yes, it does. It really.
It has the most flavor, and it's the moistest pastry, and it's the blueberry is just the flavor is phenomenal.
It really is terrific. Yeah, there's nothing dry about that, but I'm telling you, and it has plenty of blueberry. The blueberry, it's filled with blueberry, but it's not squishy or watery blueberry or anything like that. They're just perfect. But the sugar on top, that's what makes it. That's what makes it. That makes the whole muffin right there is that sugar on top. If they hadn't have done that,
I agree.
It wouldn't be the same.
It wouldn't. I'd probably rather have the apple fritter.
The apple fritter would probably be my second place.
Yeah, and the cinnamon roll's good, but they needed to bump the cinnamon up quite a bit more for me to really like it because the cinnamon was pretty light on it, really. And I got a hunk that was the brown cinnamon. You could see it, and it just wasn't a really strong cinnamon. It was good, but it wasn't.
Yeah, all three of them are good. There's nothing wrong with any of them. But yeah, the cinnamon roll just it can't compete with the other.
And I'm thinking, wasn't the muffin the cheapest thing in the bunch? Was $1 something?
I think the muffin was. Yeah, I think the muffin was only $1.99. Yeah, the muffin was only $1.99. Yeah. The apple fritter was $2.19, and the cinnamon roll was $2.49. So. Yeah,
you can get the cheapest thing, and it's the best tasty one.
You need to get that.
That's
really.
very, very good.
So you all recommended to us we try the fritter,
and the fritter is really good. It's just not as good as that muffin.
But yeah, if you haven't had the muffin and you like blueberry at all, You have to try
that blueberry muffin with a cup of coffee.
Oh, that'd be so good. And it's literally heavy. There's no telling how many calories.
Oh, it's probably 1,000 calories.
Yeah, who
800
knows?
calories.
But it was delicious.
It's very good.
So I hope you all enjoyed this impromptu video. I know we've been crooked the whole time,
Yeah,
but that's okay.
It's on the dashboard.
It's on the dashboard. So I hope you all enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.